This is different from my normal content, but I just wanted to speak on this. Travis Hunter and his girl Leanna. Um, I think Leanna needs to A, stop speaking, and B, she needs to just play it cool until that draft. Listen, I am a sprinkle girly. I believe that, women should be taken care of and provided for sure, 100%. But I also believe that she loves him. I think that she, in some ways, thinks that she's the main character because he's put her up on a pedestal and made her believe that she is the main character. If you watch or follow Colorado or Travis Hunter at all, which I do, I follow the bus, and I follow Well Off Media, you know that Travis Hunter is a very unselfish man, and he does tend to put Leanna up on a pedestal. And so I think because he does that, she tends to think that everything is about her in moments when it's not about her. And that's a normal response when you're 20 something year old young woman and you're young and you're thrown into this life. That's a normal response. I mean, her man spoils her and treats her like she is the prize. And she is. She's the woman. She's supposed to be the prize. The problem with this situation is, though, Leanna, is that you are so close, girl. And we don't want to do anything in this moment to have you ousted from getting your just due. You've been riding with this man this whole time, okay? You've been supporting him. I know you have because I follow you, and I know that he lived with you when he was still in high school, which, there's a lot to be said about that, but whatever. He lived with you when he was still in high school at one point. So I know that there's you feel like you're owed this, and I think you are owed this, but in some ways, you just need to be quiet. Now, there are two women who are NFL wives that I want Leanna to speak to, and I hope she does speak to them. The first one, Sierra, because she is the epitome of what an NFL wife should be, okay? Everybody loves Sierra and Russell Wilson. They are the holy grail in some ways. The other person I want her to speak to is Pilar Sanders, because she knows better than anybody what it's like when the public turns on you. Now, say what you want about Pilar, but Pilar raised those kids to where now that they're adults and they can make their own decision, they don't let nobody come for their mama. If y'all watch those kids, Shador, Shiloh, Shalimar, they don't play about their mama, honey. Okay? Even when it comes to their daddy. They stand up to their own daddy, Coach Prime himself, when it comes to their mama. There's a reason for that. She raised them to know and respect women. And I think that they were able to see things going on that even the public didn't see. I don't know if y'all remember, but their reality show that they had back in the day surrounding when, Pilar and Dion were getting divorced and all that, it was over 10 years ago or whatnot. But during that reality show, there were times where those kids stood up to their daddy, and they were young. Okay, Shador stood up to him one time about his mama and about his brother Shiloh because he didn't like the way Dion was treating Shiloh. Shiloh stood up to his daddy several times and was like, I don't like the way you treat my mama. Come on, people. Part of that is because of how Pilar raised them, okay? To this day, them kids ain't finna let Dion exile their mama. He just can't do it. He's been trying, and he can't do it. But the whole world turned on Pilar. And they say she's crazy and she joined a cult and went to jail and all this stuff. They took whatever Dion fed them. Truth of the matter is, he spun it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He spun it a little bit. But the world turned on her. And Leanna needs to talk to Pilar in order to know how to deal when the world turns on you. Because the world has turned, Leanna. It's over for you.